stay away from people who keep accusing others of witchcraft, unless if you yourself are planning to be unsuccessful in your life, then surely you can keep them. However, just know that in their eyes, you are the next witch. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're most definitely welcome, and if you are a regular an individual who watches my channel each and every now and again, welcome back sis, welcome back to the Dolly's gang. Yes, I am back again with another video. Anyway guys, so today I know that you can see that I don't have my mic, and that's because I forgot it in my other house. Guys, I literally live in 3 places at the same time. Yes, literally 3 places, so I'm not sure which house my mic is at. I really was sure that my mic is here. I thought I brought everything, but clearly I didn't, because I only brought the camera and myself and the tripod. Obviously, I know there were certain people that were watching me on TikTok right now. I just discovered I didn't even have my tripod, so I'm currently filming using a selfie stick. Yes, it is stacked up somewhere so that it can stand up straight. Anyway, this video is not about me mentioning my problems whatsoever. However, I just wanted to come on here and advise anyone that is willing to listen to me, because I feel like this is one of the worst things ever that happen in our black community. This is one of the things that drive people back. This is one of the things that make people to be lazy, people to not do what they want to do at the end of the day. Basically, I wanted to come on here and speak about people that are always accusing other people of witchcraft. I'm not saying that witchcraft doesn't exist whatsoever. It does. It depends on you whether you want to dwell on it or not, because I'm just one of those people that just don't dwell on witchcraft. I do believe that it exists, but I also, at the same breath, I believe that it will never work on me, simply because I don't believe in it. I don't believe that anyone has anything over me. I believe that whatever I set my mind to, I can achieve, and no one can stop me. Whatever that I don't do, it's my own doing. I take accountability for every one of my failures. I take accountability for it, full accountability. I don't blame anyone whatsoever. Right, now that we have that out of the way, we can speak about my perspective of witchcraft and how it affects people on a daily basis. Right, so I'm gonna tell you a little bit of my background. I grew up in a community where people did accuse other people of witchcraft, and of course, as a child, you tend to believe in those things, and they instill this fear in you, and you just end up acting some type of way around certain people. And honestly, the funny thing is that whenever someone is accusing other people of witchcraft whatsoever, when those people show up, they still treat them like royalty. They still treat them like normal. And as a child, you become a little bit messed up, because you don't know whether to treat them nicely or to treat them badly. Do you get what I mean? So I believe that as parents, I'm not saying that my mom did. My mom raised me in a very good way. She raised me to love each and every one equally and respect each and every one around us. However, there were certain parties that had impact in my life, and they always spoke about witchcraft, always spoke about so and so is a witch, so and so is a witch. And the funny thing is that as those people die, they keep finding other people to blame, finding other people, other witches. And I ask myself, if all those people are dying and you're still suffering, then doesn't your mind tell you that, okay, maybe that person was not a witch, and maybe it's me. Maybe I just need to work a little bit harder and, you know, sort out my life. I just wanted to tell you that if you hang around people that believe in witchcraft, people that not only believe in witchcraft but dwell on it, you are never going to be successful in your life. Because first of all, you're going to fail, and you're never going to take accountability of your failure. You are never gonna think of going back to fix your mistakes, because to you, even if you go back and try to fix it, it's still not going to work. Why? Because you believe that it was not you who was at fault, it was someone else. And also, if you believe in witchcraft or being bewitched or whatever you want to call it, then you are going to be afraid to do certain things that you want to do just because you fear that so and so is going to find out about this and they're going to do this to you, they're going to do that to you. You are going to be like a bird that has wings but is scared to try and fly just because you feel like so and so is watching, so and so is going to do this to you. It's like a constant fear that is instilled in your head, and it's wrong. It is very wrong. Guys, let us take accountability for our mistakes. Let us learn to correct ourselves when we were wrong. Let us learn to step back and fix things. Just because you are the one that did something wrong, it was you. It wasn't that other person. It wasn't your auntie. It wasn't your grandmother's whatever sister. It wasn't your grandmother who did this to you. It was you. I'll give you an example. If you go to school and you fail, it has nothing to do with anyone else. It's all you. You are the one that was, number one, responsible for attending all those classes. Number two, you were the one that was responsible for doing all this studying. You are the one that was responsible for writing all those examinations. There is no third party, let alone a second party. It is all you. You are responsible for your life, and there is no one in this world that is coming to save you. Let me tell you something about these people that believe in witchcraft and witches and whatever, and like don't want to take accountability for their lives. I've seen this with my own eyes, you know. And what I've noticed, the pattern is that there is always, let's say it's a family thing, right? It could be a community thing, it could be a family thing, it could be whatever. They are always going to be focused on that one person as the witch of the community, the witch of the family, the witch of whatever. What happens when that person dies? I've seen it with my own eyes. That person that they used to say is a witch, she died. And guess what happens next? They go and look for another scapegoat to blame. And that was when I was like, nah, bruh. Nah, like not everyone is gonna be a witch. Like, bruh, like everything they do in their lives, whatever fails, they're always gonna look for someone to blame. And even if that person dies, they keep looking for someone else. They keep looking. I've seen it in instances where this first person died, the second person died, and now they're blaming the third person. I'm like, no way. There's no ways, bruh. There is no way. Like, how about you stop and reevaluate your own life and realize that you are the problem. You are the one that's not doing things right in your own life. How about you look at yourself from within? How about you start fixing your own life instead of blaming other people for whatever misfortunes that you might have? We're not saying that there are no witches out there. There are no people that wish bad on us or whatever. But like, if you don't believe in it, I just believe that it's not gonna work. Unless if you come and poison me physically. Like, if you want to deal with me, come put poison in my food. I believe in reality. I don't believe in substituting laziness for witchcraft. Like, if you were lazy enough not to study, don't go around blaming witchcraft. Don't go around blaming your grandmother's friend or whoever for the fact that you failed. You failed because you didn't study. You failed because you didn't understand. You failed because you didn't pay attention to details. You failed because you did not give it your all. It has nothing to do with anyone else. You are failing. Most people, guys, they are failing because they're drinking, they're partying a little bit too much. They're either focusing more on dating than, school. They either, like, if you go around and listen to stories of successful students, successful people, they're normally people that are mainly very focused. I remember in my final year in high school, we had a party for one of these girls that actually did really well. She like got total out of everything in a particular subject. I don't want to mention it because I don't want her to feel like I'm talking about her right now, but like when we were at her party, her celebration party, her mom spoke about her in a way that I was like, I've never experienced that. I've never done that before. And they said something about she would not sleep all night. She would be studying. I couldn't relate because I wasn't studying at all. And that's when I realized, oh my gosh, actually, we thought there was something special about her, but like she was actually just working hard on the background. Things that we were not doing, things that we couldn't think about. And that made me realize that it's nothing special. We are all the same. Like, even though you might need to find your passion and find your field or whatever, but like capacity wise, I think everyone is capable of passing. Everyone is capable of doing what they want to do, as long as you set your mind to it. Don't let anyone tell you that you are unable to do this and that and that. If your mind tells you, hey, I can do this and this is what I want to do, then go for it. What's stopping you? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You know, that's how I realized that people, especially lazy people, will always try to find someone to blame, and they will never stop. And the moment you also yourself, unless if you're planning to be unsuccessful in your life, then just know that the moment you have that breakthrough, they are definitely gonna start pinning you as this witch that is stealing from their brains, stealing from them, that is making their life stop so that your life can move. Like, it's just, it's ridiculous. I think it's absolutely ridiculous how people think, especially the people that dwell on witchcraft. Like, I feel like there's something wrong with them, really. Their reasoning capacity is really low, and there is just something wrong with them. They just need to fix themselves. They need to seek therapy, because honestly, most of them tend to act like they are holier than thou, they know God more than you, and also they don't really understand how the subconscious mind works. Like, each and every dream that they have, they would think it's real and go on and attack people or treat people in a funny way just because you had a bad dream about that particular person. I feel like if I have an understanding of how my subconscious mind works, whatever I think about the most, definitely somehow, somewhere, it will come back to me in my dreams. Like, that's why sometimes you have dreams, nightmares, and that's your fears coming into play through your subconscious mind. And I feel like they don't understand that. For them, if they have this dream about this particular person that they spend the whole day discussing about, thinking that, okay, this person is a witch, this person is not a good person, this person is a terrible person, and then you have a terrible dream about this person, obviously to them it feels like, oh my gosh, it's a confirmation that this person is really not a good person. We need to let go of this person, we need to cut this person off. And normally they don't really cut the people off because they have got things to benefit from these particular people. Say for example, if it's in a family, mostly it will be the rich aunt that's hated on, the person that has the most money, the person that donates the most when there's events and all of that. They're the person that gets hated on and be told that you're the witch, we don't like you. And the funny thing is that they will never go and tell them directly. Why? Because you know you need them. That's the funny part. Because your lazy ass can't afford shit. Your lazy ass can't afford shit, so you always need that person to be around to sort things out within the family, to sort things out within the community. Because you can't get your shit together. You can't get your shit together because you're too busy focused on what so and so is doing and how so and so is affecting your life. Like, the moment you stop thinking about how other people affect your life, then I feel like you're gonna be more focused on what you want to do, focused more on your goals, and you are most likely to become more successful when you're more focused on your goals. And you're most likely to be intentional about what you do and what you don't do, you know. So I just feel like people that believe in witchcraft or keep accusing other people of being witches, are lazy bums, and they can set you back in life. Definitely will set you back in life, because the moment you stop thinking about, like, they spend the whole day, guys, they spend the whole day scheming about who is a witch and how they bewitched so and so, all these stories, gossiping, blah 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 blah. They're never gonna say anything to build you. Like, you should always think about things that build you in life, a way forward, a business idea. You come up with a business idea, they are definitely gonna have something negative to say. They are the most negative people I've ever met in my life. And the moment I decided to separate myself from those kind of people, I feel like my life has been moving a little bit more forward than it was. Because sometimes they can make your life a little bit stagnant, because they instill a lot of fear in you. You are going to be afraid. I was afraid to come on YouTube a long time ago, just because I thought, so and so is a witch. What if they watch my videos and they be like, yeah, hey. You know, I don't even know what I was scared of. I was scared of the unknown, just because it was planted in my head by a lazy, dumb, stupid person that doesn't want to take accountability of whatever they do in life. And funny enough, most of them are dating people's husbands. If I'm being honest, I'm not gonna lie, they're dating people's husbands. How are you out here dating people's husbands and you're acting like you are holier than thou, like you're acting like you're seeing witches in your dreams? When you're dating someone's husband, you're doing one of the biggest sins in the world. I'm not saying that there are big sins and small sins. All sins are equal. However, you are a sinner, but you are acting like you are perfect. And that is why you're having all these visions, all these dreams about so and so attacking you all the time, doing this, doing. If you are a prayerful woman, just pray about it. You don't have to go out there and start hating people just because you think they're doing certain things. Who are you to hate a witch? Even if they're a witch, who are you to hate them for being a witch? Are you God? Are you a God? Love your neighbor as you love yourself. We don't care whether they are a witch or whatever. Love them. That's what the Bible says. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. But I just genuinely don't like people that dwell on witchcraft, dwell on whatever bad spirits, dwell on black magic, dwell on this and that, because you tend to believe in things that are not even there. Something will not be there and you will be afraid and you will think that it's there. And it's all you. It's all you. You do all these things to yourself. At the end of the day, no one is going to do it to you. And by the way, no one is coming to save you. No one is coming to tell you that, oh no, that person is not a witch. No one is coming to give you that validation. At the end of the day, you're going to live with that fear for the rest of your life. Imagine what a terrible life. Imagine. Hi. I can't imagine having such a terrible life, thinking that everyone around me is a witch. Everyone around. While other people are being focused on their careers, they're focused on working on themselves. And then you yourself, you decide that, okay, I'm not going to focus on myself. I'm not going to focus on building myself up. I'm going to focus on what they're doing and how they're affecting my life. And funny enough, these people that believe in witchcraft, the moment you become a little bit successful or show that you have the ability to achieve certain things in life, I'm telling you a true life story. Someone stopped talking to me because I bought a car. Someone stopped talking. Literally, they have never spoken to me since December. I got my car in December. They've never, ever spoken to me again. So that goes to show that who is a witch really? I'm not saying you're a witch, but you're acting like one. and stop accusing other people of being witches, because it sucks. It's annoying. And you know what, it's so depressing hanging around people that believe in witchcraft, because they have nothing to talk about. They have nothing else to talk about besides saying, did you see they did this, they did that, oh, did you see this and this happened to so and so, and so yeah, it serves them right because they're a witch. And I'm like, by mouth, you are the one that's a witch. By mouth, by the way you are talking, you are the one that is a bad person. You've got a bad heart. Your heart is terrible. You've got a black heart. Like your intentions are never pure. Because why would you want people to get along with you or want to be around people that are unsuccessful? The moment people get successful, you start, drifting away. Why do you have that type of attitude? I mean, a normal human being, if someone in my life becomes successful, of course I'd want to be closer to them because I want to learn from them. I want to learn and also hopefully become successful, because we're all about taking tips, guys. We're not about to watch and say, this person is successful. Hey, if you can see that someone is becoming a little bit successful in something that you're interested in, send them a DM, send them a message, discuss something, come up with something. However, certain people will be like, hey, now she thinks she's better than us because hey, that is, weird. That's weird. You're moving weird. And I think you should do better in life when it comes to that. However, I am not speaking to the people that actually do it. I'm speaking to the people that actually have people like that in their lives. I'm saying cut them off now, because they're gonna hold you back from doing what you want to do. They're gonna hold you back from your success. Your success is probably gonna take longer than it should. Honey, just cut them off. Cut them off. They're not good people. Lord knows what they say about you behind your back. It's just as bad as being friends with someone that likes to gossip too much, and someone that gossips about their friends, their own friends. I mean, I can see a person that gossips about me when I see one. I just see by when you come and tell me your friend's business, your close friend's business, the one that she told you to tell nobody. You come and tell me, honey, you think I'm your friend? You're gonna think I'm your friend, but I won't be really your friend. I might even feed you false information just so you can, be happy and go along and speak about me, because I don't give a shit. I like being talked about, honestly. I love it. I love being a topic. And that's because whenever someone decides to talk about me, it means I'm above them. They definitely threaten somehow, and that gives me validation that I'm doing something right. I am certainly doing something right. If you have to sit down and talk about me, gossip about me, have an entire conversation about what I do on a daily basis, that means you have some sort of envy. Either have envy or you wish you could do what I do. You definitely wish you could do what I do. You wish you could attract what I attract. You wish you were me. I'm not delusional, guys. And it's actually true. If someone keeps talking about you, they're borderline obsessed with you and they just want to be you. Somehow they wish they were you, but they could never. That's the nice part, the fact that you can never be me, even if you tried, honey. Like, I keep telling people that even if, like, you can say that, Kanyisa is dating a rich guy and she would be nothing without him, honey, you can't even get in. You can't even score that rich guy. Even if you were to score that rich guy, I don't think you'll get what I get. Yeah, that's how it is. Like, I've had someone in the past, like Cruella, for example. She went and took, Mr. Gucci. She got nothing. Nothing. Zilch. Zero. Like, Yet I'm the one that got money from him after. She thought she was gonna get what I got, but she got nothing. Nothing. That's how it is. Law of attraction, honey. It depends on your personality. If you're a good person, People can see right through you, and if you're a bad person, you're obviously gonna attract bad things. Honey, you're never gonna attract good things if you are negative minded. You're not a good person in general. It's never gonna happen. You're just gonna keep asking yourself, what am I doing wrong? Anyway guys, I hope this video helps someone that is currently having friends, that currently has friends that believe in witchcraft, are always accusing other people of being witches, or have family members that do that as well. Don't be scared to cut off your family members, because honestly sometimes your lack of success comes from your own family, and it's also because they raise you in a certain way, and they give you these type of values that don't necessarily serve your career, don't necessarily serve you as a human being that's trying to grow. At the end of the day, you're supposed to keep outgrowing certain things, and if it's outgrowing certain people, then so be it. Honey, move on. You don't necessarily have to tell them, oh no, I'm cutting you off, I don't ever want to speak to you again. No, don't do that. Just stop talking to them. Just stop sending hi messages. And if they try to have a conversation with you, cut it short. If they call you, cut the call short. You don't have to speak to nobody. You don't owe anybody a conversation. You don't owe nobody nothing. Yet you owe yourself peace. You owe yourself success. You owe yourself moving on from certain things that don't serve you. That's what you owe yourself, nothing more. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, especially if you made it this far. Don't forget to like, guys. Like and comment. It doesn't matter what you comment. It could be a heart, it could be a sentence saying I'm moving on from my past, I'm moving on from negative people, because these are negative people. You can say anything, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. From me to you, it's only love. Bye.